Let's do a quick recap for those who missed last week. It was a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest, if I remember. So we raced Spielberg in Austria, and in terms of finishes, we managed to get third, which could be worse. Could be worse. And in Jeddah, we managed to get third as well. What's worth noting, however, in Jeddah is Jeddah did not go well for our second driver, Kikuchi, who absolutely stacked her car and totaled it in Jeddah. That is bad news for us, because we are very much flirting with the edge of the cost cap here, and it has probably meant that our chances of forking out for new car parts are relatively low. It is problematic. So, yeah, powertrain problems all round. Like, basically, she can now move on to her last engine, and has to. And that's going to have to get through the next few races. That's fine. We will do that. In ERS terms, probably alright. Gearbox, we have had to buy another gearbox, which is annoying, but c'est la vie. For car 2, we still have our extra gearbox. We do have a decent ERS, which is good. And engines are alright. We should get through. So we should be okay on parts, I think, but we'll see. It's just very annoying. Because in terms of races left, after this, we have... So in total races left, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 races left, which is not ideal. In terms of standings and drivers' positions, we are currently leading the Constructors, although that could change at any time. Ahead of Mercedes. Ferrari down there in dead last. Our old team McLaren not doing great. In terms of drivers, Liz has got a pretty commanding lead in the Drivers' Championship. Interestingly, we are currently on course, although it's close. It is theoretically possible that you would have a female champion across F1, F2 and F3 at the same time, which would be pretty crazy. But anyway, let's move on. We have the Mexican Grand Prix in 11 days. In terms of car parts, we have research underway. We have manufacturing underway as well. Now, how are we looking at side pods? I mean, we have 3 left. We do have old spares. I feel like we might try and chance it. Worst case, we'll flip onto the SP2s. I'm just very concerned about money. Financial changes. Can't change the cost cap. Please, God, increase the cost cap. Please, please, please. Car parts development. Now, this is the problem. Is we're probably not going to get to make the most of this. Now, if I remember rightly, we're boosted. But can anyone remember how long we're boosted to? Because that's the real question. Like, I feel like we might get one more out of this boost. But I don't know. Yeah, it's like early October, isn't it? It's like 4th of October or something like that. So we'd have to do rear wing again. Could we bring that in by 4th of October? I mean, the thing is, the next ATR period isn't until for another 49 days. Right, what's timing out before then? Right, we've got at least a couple timing out before then. So let's assume 1st of October, it's fine. So essentially, we could start, if we're looking at 1st of October, let's say, then that chassis comes in at 30th of September. So those two, everything here down to there is going to complete. All we need to do is the chassis and the underfloor, when they complete, we don't start anything on those again in those slots. Now we've got 3 left, so let's say 6 projects. We need to start thinking very tactically about what we research here. I'm inclined to not start another research, to be honest, and hold off for something that actually... So we haven't done any side pods. I don't think we want to burn anything on another rear wing at the moment. I think we hold off. So chassis we do want to research. Oh no, so that was the manufacturer, so 6th of October, good, thanks RopeTrick. We've just got to be very careful with what we research now, because we just don't have the money. In fact, what we should probably be doing is actually spending some money, because we have a lot in the bank. Get some upgrades in. That's about to have its condition drop. That still leaves us 22 in the bank in September. Oh no, the boardroom. Them a sweep. Right, performance targets. Reach all the qualies. Finish position is 6th. Qualifying position is 6th. Fine, okay. Qualifying position streak, finish position streak. Okay, that's good. I think we're good to go, aren't we? Let's get some setups up.
We return once more to the hustle and bustle of Mexico City.
F1 set up.
Music is in the air this weekend, but it's not mariachi we'll be hearing. It's going to be the roar of the engines and the cheers of the crowd. Formula One is back in the very heart of...
Hello, you. Right, let's get on to some crappy race parts. Crappy test parts. You should get one more race at that ERS. Car setup. Let's have a look what we're working with here. We are in Mexico. Some feedback. Okay, chat. We are looking at 6.5, 13, 2.8, 3.45, 0.35. You'll do. I mean, to be honest, we might as well fuel for the whole lot. If we get lucky and get an optimal, then we can just leave her out. Get onto that one. ERS, I want you on that one. She too can get one more out of that ERS. Get onto that. Car setup is 6.5, 13, 2.8, 3.45, and 0.35. Any bets on the first race crash? Yeah, which of our drivers is going to improbably crash in the first race? Answers on a postcard now. You know what I should do? Is actually take a second save on this. Let's save over that one. Absolutely paranoid that we will get to the close to the end of this and then the final save will die. Right, let's go. Go, go. Off you pop, ladies. Do that. Do that. Now, Mexico's quite a straight DRS-y track, so I'm kind of inclined to give Liz and Kikuchi the new engines for this. Or the newish engines. Because that straight line speed is going to bring that up. Alex GVZ 10, thank you very much. 4 months of subscription. It's very generous of you. Reptrix taking Richter in Q2. I think it'll be in the race. I think race. Does Mexico have higher engine wear than other tracks? They're not that clever. I don't think they're really that clever. They tend to do increased tyre wear rather than engine wear. So you have tracks will do different tyres slightly, but I've not noticed a difference in engine wear. But yeah, I'm just thinking more. We've got 3 DRS zones, lots of straights. I think that's what we'll do. High altitude increases wear on turbochargers. You have to work hard to get the same amount of air into the engine. Interesting, I'd never thought about it that way. Tyres fine, Kikuchi. Tyres are fine, Liz. Let's drive. Give me some feedback, please. Feedback. Get some feedback from either of you. Be nice. No, we're not doing feedback. I am going to have to call you in then. Great, thanks, ladies. Thanks for the chat. It's really useful. Maybe give me some feedback rather than just whining about your tyres. Okay, that needs work. So we are looking at Liz in Mexico. And we are looking at a great, a good, a great, great, and a good. Okay, according to this, that means we want to go up to 7. Go up to 13.5. Stay on 2.8, 3.5, and we go up to 3.55. Could be, could be. Go out and do that. See, look, I could have left you out. I could have just left you out, Kikuchi. Why you got to be like this? Why you got to be like this to Kikuchi? Oh yeah, no, thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks, Yertha. No fucking shit. No shit. That kitten digging. That kitten is doing what she always likes to do, which is she waits until the stream starts and then she has a nice big shit in the litter tray behind me. She likes you all to know that she's gouging out her litter tray. Now she's wandered off. Top of things that absolutely never happen in stream and Formula Weekend. Nissan accidentally calculated their strategies based on one lap too few and ran out of energy. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, we've never done anything like that on stream. Never. Not once in the history of us playing this game have we ever done this. Definitely not. We did have that one race where we coasted and so on. I will admit to that one. We did have that race where we literally coasted over the line and won it. I completely forgot about that. We legit ran out of fuel on the final straight and coasted over the line. Look, that was just good maths. I've not seen any more news on from Frontier on feature tweaks. I really should have a look. Alright, so she's good. So yeah, she's gonna need another set of changes, but that's fine. That should be enough for us to dial it in, I suspect. So we'll fully feel it for P2. Right, so Kikuchi's fine. She can just go straight out again. You'll go on pace, run plan, just go to hold distance, because she will hit what we needed to hit. Okay, so for Liz, we are going to need 1, 3, 2, 4. Okay, apparently we are going for 6. We're going for 12.5, 2.8, 350, and 365. Yeah, it's possible. We'll fuel for the lot, because I reckon that might lock it in. Go easy. Save. No. Those two buttons are way too close together. Go. 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 Don't crash into anyone. Don't crash into anyone. Job is a good one. So when I ask, ladies, don't crash into anyone. So once she gets to 92, isn't it 92 for both drivers basically? Might actually be less for Kikuchi because she has a lower zone. But we'll go 92 just to be sure. Loads of life in that gearbox. What are we moaning about? Setup great. Let's call her in and see what it is. Okay, that's 92. I might see if we can optimize that. There's kind of no harm in giving it a go. So we've got a great, an optimal, a good, and an optimal. Okay, theoretically, 6.5. 12.5, 1.9, 3.5, 6.5. $90. $91. Go. 92. Okay, and you come. You may get the flaming engine in Britain if you're lucky. I mean, if she hits 90 and we get a full optimal, we'll be laughing. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, I mean, I think she's going to hit 92 as well. That's an optimal. That should be 100%, really. Go on, hit 92. Go on. No, you want to. Yes! Job done. Yeah, 96, 92. That's perfect. That's fine. So P3 is... Do I burn another set of mediums here? No. Let's stick to plan. Let's stick to plan. Go. Go, go. In. In. Well, we made it to race. So quite relaxing about just watching them all pile around. I've been thinking as well, like, I've just cancelled a few subscriptions to things, and I might actually sign up for some kind of racing subscription. I'm just not sure which one. To do a bit more background racing of car and watching racing. So, like, what do people watch Formula E on and everything else these days? What are the best services? Ideally with a UK outlook. I've never actually looked. Not since the days when I could get a really nice tasty F1 sub online. F1, F2, F3 is a Sky. FE is TNT. Yeah, that kind of is really annoying. Like, I just want somewhere I can just watch loads of stuff. I'm not going to pay for a whole bunch of different shit. Oh well, scratch that plan.
There's a yellow flag now.
Nyman, what did you do?
We should be able to take a look here.
What did you get up to?
Now this was at turn 1. And then the car just goes. And there's not much they can do.
Also, chat, don't forget, we really need to think about what race emotes we want, so I can get Levi to do them ahead of the new game. Barrel roll land version, yeah, very much. I mean, we need a bonk emote, so we will have a bonk. I suspect we need some kind of Max Verstappen emote. Oh, we should have pushed on with her. Chat, remember that 94 is where we want to go with her.
Now it's time to see who'll come out on top as qualifying gets...
Right, so car parts. I think we are going all out on this. Let's go all out. Because we'll get one more practice out of the... Might even get 2 out of the E4. Indy's also on Sky. What's the watch again stuff like on that on Sky? As in the watch on demand. Because I'm not entirely against, like, F1, F2, F3 plus Indy would probably be enough. What's Formula? Yeah, I mean that's probably what I'd think about. Right, that is all queued up and in. Save, go. Let's give this a go. YOLO. Ooh, yeah. That would be a new part for her. It's the extra gearbox. I think we take it. I think this is the one to do it in. It's the extra ERS. Theoretically, what country would I need to be in to do F1 TV? You know, asking for a friend. Oh, we're going to get stuck behind that Aston Martin now, aren't we? Oh, we're going to get stuck behind Piastri. Fuck you, Piastri. Hopefully that's still enough to get us through. Should be, I think. I'm just sort of thinking out loud, like hypothetically, if I happen to have a friend in such a country who happened to be, you know, a subscriber. The joy of VPNs. We do need a Piastri remote emote, yeah. Jobry! Welcome back. Oh, red flag. Who red flagged?
Now we can see what happened.
Apparently we can't see what happened. That's bad news for Jack, because that means he's out. Out you go, Jack. I might cheese this if Kikuchi doesn't make Q3. We'll see. Might. Track invasion of left-wing radicals. I mean, it might be. It's Mexico. Hoi 4 rules. Oof, that's bad from Kikuchi. We'll send her out again on the same tyres. I think she can get through on these tyres. She's got power in the car. Clean run, clean run, clean run. Hopefully that's enough for the clean one. Oh, that might be enough. That might not be enough. It's going to be close, I think. No, no, she's all right. She's going to be all right. Go on. Oh, come on. Damn it. That's annoying. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh well. We gambled wrong. Should have put her out on fresh tyres. Oh well. It is what it is. It's just annoying because it means she'll be starting from 18th because of that penalty. Right, let's see if we can stick Liz on pole. Yeah, your predicted Q2 crash didn't happen. Still think it'll be lap 2 of the race or something like that. Clean run. Should be. Decent time. Might as well ping her out again, there's no harm in it. Don't think she'll be that time, but it's a clean lap again. Yeah, she didn't improve on it. Second row? I think Lawson will pip her. He was close. Oh, Mick. Mick in the Merc. Just.
It's race day and final preparations.
Oh, we haven't been rope tricked. So And there from the back, Kikuchi. Let's see what you can do. Right. So soft, hard, soft. Could rag the softs. I presume we could go soft, medium, soft. And we can easily do soft, medium, soft. Kikuchi's going to have the speed in the car. I think we want a two-stopper. Do we go medium, soft, soft for her? Give it a speed burst at the end. No, we probably want to try and get some passes in early, don't we? Because if there's any kind of early incident, we can then pull her in and just go to a one stop. Well, two stop, but with a safety. We'll run her one lap light. We'll run Liz 2 laps light. Tell them both to push on pace early on. See what I can do.
We're nearly ready to get started here. 71 laps, 17 turns. It's the Mexico City Grand Prix. The AlphaTauri driver has got a lot of people talking.
They line up for their 50th F1 start here today. Can they get a decent result, I wonder?
This should certainly be a good one, folks. What will happen next? We're about to find out at the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Liz, you getting passed on the... Liz! There you go, first corner crash.
So here we go, heading into turn one. Not a lot of wiggle room here. The car's coming together right there. And I imagine their confidence will have taken a knock.
Liz just straight through him.
And just like that, the hopes...
Oh, amazing. Well done, game. Well done. Good work, game. Good work. Liz, you go round corners, yeah. I mean, I went lap 2, so I was only one lap off. Now, this would be the interesting test, because the game sometimes bugs out like this, where the driver AI will make exactly the same mistake again. And then you have to change the instructions.
Here we go with the Mexico City Grand Prix.
Like, it's like the maths, there's not enough allowances in the variables to allow for it.
And away we go.
So let's see if we get an exact repeat. Because, oh, is it going to go again? No, we made it around the corners that time. That Haas is fast on the straight lines. It's good on cornering as well. That Haas is a good car. Liz remembered how to turn. Yeah, she remembered how to turn that time. Makes a difference. I suspect we're not going to drop Lawson. I am tempted to do that. We are right on his arse. We can save fuel later on. But if we can stay tight enough to Mick that we drop Lawson. It would be worth it.
We've got a yellow flag.
Oh, O'Sullivan's spun.
So we're heading now into turn 5. Whoa! And a right spin. Oh, dearie me, you don't want to be doing that.
It's a profit traffic key back there. I'm going to drop Kikuchi back off of attack because I don't think it's really helping him. Right, I'm going to drop him back to balance because we now have definitively dropped Lawson. Oh no, he's close though. It's because of the failed overtake. Don't try and take him, Liz. We just want to keep Lawson out of DRS. Oh. No, she's not going to get him. Just keep Lawson out of DRS. That's all we need here. That Merc is good. She fought Lawson in the Law Spam, yeah. Oh! Righto.
Let's see what happened there. Now we're just proceeding through turn 4. It's certainly inviting.
Now I can't see us dropping Mick.
And we've got a new race leader.
just too many DRS segments on this track, so thinking we might drop down to standard. They can just DRS shuffle each other for a while. I'm fine with that. Pocher finally got past Lawson. Kikuchi taking over Florsch.
Now the Alpha Tauri involved here. The opportunity's there.
Oh, did she just double up?
Looks a lot more promising now.
Double overtake. You go, Kikuchi. Can you just not? Let Lawson catch right up. Oh, we might manage to drop him again. Problem is, it's the overtakes. The other issue is we're going to have to start shedding some fuel soon. I'm going to try running on conserve for a bit. Let's see if we can keep pace while conserving. Oh, give over!
We've got a yellow flag here. Here we are then looking at turn 12. Tries to get by.
And get speared by fucking Mick.
That's obviously far from intentional, but there was contact. And that won't do their confidence any good.
I'm not having it. Like it then drones to the back of her trying to rejoin, I know. We haven't taken any powertrain damage. If we're coming in, thing is, it's basically the absolute worst time for it. Like, if you speared her there, we can get out in the mediums early. We're now going to have to run on hards for a lot longer than we wanted. See if she can get in 179 meters. I mean, on the plus side, Mick's out. He had a pit stop issue as well. Right, so we're pitting for mediums on Kikuchi.
There's a yellow flag.
Oh, fuck off. No, no, come on.
Right, so this was the fourth corner. Barely any room to manoeuvre.
Oh, give over,
Can't
game.
make contact. The teams will no doubt be very keen to establish the full extent of the damage.
It's absolutely cursed. Like, she had literally just pitted. I mean, she can go hards to the end of the race from there. Oh, and of course her hard tyres are now fucked. Current condition 1. Yeah, go for it. Put another one on. Why not? Right, so we're going to be going out on mediums. If we haven't taken any aero, I'll race it out. Or any powertrain damage, I'll race it out, but... Good evening, Calm Horizons.
The restart is
You join us in the most cursed race ever.
Continues. And it's lights out, and away we go.
I reckon everyone else will be on hards. Are they going soft? So, okay. Well, that's going to screw us. Righto. Actually, Kikuchi just needs to toddle around. Ugh. I don't know if we can do this. No, I'm not getting a penalty again. No, fuck you, game. Fuck you. It's fucking outrageous. I think this is going down as the most cursed first race we've had on stream. And that's saying something. Third time's a charm, yeah.
We're nearly ready to get started. What will happen next? We're about to find out at the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
I wonder if we should burn her here. We probably don't do that enough, burning a bit of fuel at the start. What I'd really like is if there was a command that basically said, look, I want you to basically coast them. Like, stay in touch, but don't try and pass. That would be a nice improvement to see in the next iteration. Because trading places every lap isn't really helping us. Like, if I could give complicated team orders, the order I'd be giving is, I want you to stay in touch, but I don't need you to keep passing him at this stage. And low overtake risk. I mean, I could try on low overtake. Just never really worked for me. Let's see if we can hold her on low overtake aggression for a bit.
And here we've got a yellow flag. Now this happened as they arrived at turn 12. Cutting it so close. And the contact between the cars, inevitable. Now their confidence will have taken a hit with that.
Fuck is going on with this race?
As for the team back in the garage,
I mean, was there no penalty for that? I feel like there should have been on someone. Okay. Sure, Jan. Kikuchi's slowly climbing. I mean, this is where I wanted to sit. Just sit behind that Red Bull. Pretty certain the game is currently the kid shouting about when we learn that our actions have consequences. Well, yeah. Right, yeah, let's get Kikuchi in. Liz, we want to run a bit longer. That post-share chat tower a bit more. Seriously, I've got you on low overtake aggression. Just coast him. Chill. Let him drag you around. Coming and going to the mediums. Now what I'm tempted to do here is push her on aggressive with low fuel to get some fuel back. Like, we can afford it in the tyres. Who virtual safety card on us? That's a real shitter for us. Everyone's going to get nice cheap pits out of that.
Oh dear, a crash! There's been a crash! Here we are then looking at turn 12.
Oh, bonk!
And oh, there's contact with the barrier. That will have knocked their confidence, I'm sure. And while all that was happening, the crew in the garage could do nothing but watch on.
Just push fuel, seeing as we've never run out of fuel. We have never run out of fuel, so God knows what that's actually like to run out of fuel. Every fucker's going to pit now. Shits. Wankers. Sorted out our fuel problem there. It's going to leave us stranded though, because at best we dropped Sonoda and we're not going to gain on the leaders, but c'est la vie. If we're lucky, they'll crash into each other. I assume Sonoda's on softs, is he? Yeah, everyone else is on softs. Does that mean everyone else is doing two-stop and finishing on mediums? I'm guessing. Oh, everyone else a whole bunch of people started on mediums. Ugh. So they're on their double soft stint. Boo. Going to cost us.
And there's been
oh, come on!
Oh, that's quite an impact between them, and they'll have to pick themselves up after that. It's not going the way the team had hoped today, that is for sure.
What is up with it tonight? Just utterly cursed. It's going to have to be, because I can't... I can't afford the parts. If the reload's greater than 3, then take out car. It does seem that way. So every the 5 fucking second penalty. Let's see how well Kikuchi can do. So it gives her a chance. Nice to see her race for a bit.
Let's take a closer look. Now the Alpha Tauri involved here.
Alright, decent overtake.
There for the taking.
Because if it totals the parts, I've got a reload. I can't not. I'm gonna have to. I can't afford a totaled car. Oh, this is so shite. Like, just... We're gonna get like 1 race done tonight at this rate. Just because the game seems to have decided that today is going to be the crashiest day in F1 history. I think we're going to take that less, and we're going to start her on full fuel burn. Now, we are heading to like a 7 PM rage quit at this rate.
We're nearly ready to get started. This is it. Here we go with the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
This game is just determined to make everyone crash.
There's been a crash.
Oh, did he take out his own teammate? Did you take out your own teammate, Jack? Oh, Jackie boy. At this rate, the weather curse is not having weather. It does seem that way. VSC. He got time penalties. He did manage to get back in then, did he? Or are they both out? No, they're both out. Jesus. Rip Williams. There ain't enough spare chassis in the world for them this race. Yeah, that sorted out our fuel. Might even burn her for a bit. I sometimes wonder if low screws you, because they start to try and pull out of overtakes. Feels like that to you too. I mean, the defending settings definitely do it. Let's try not setting it to low on overtakes. It's almost like it makes them, doesn't stop them trying to overtake, but it does make them undercommit to it. We should keep Lawson out of DRS here. That's the corner that keeps taking everyone out. Problem is Mick's held up the field, so Lawson's in DRS now. You fucking dare, Mick. But enough of your shit. I think Mick gets the DRS there though, so he should pass her easily. Mick has been taking driving lessons from Piastri. It does feel that way a bit. Pocher past Lawson. She's on curve, so we're fine. Back to neutral, go back to neutral. We'll let him run down to -1. So I think they'll make that fuel back easy off of -1. Ooh, have we just dropped him? Ooh, we've dropped him. Can we carry on dropping him?
Right then, we can take a look now. Now the Alpha Tauri involved here. The gap opens up for them.
As a proper DRS chain, that is. That's annoying.
14th they go.
We'll drop her back to balanced. I'm going to run Richter down to 1.5. Because I think it's worth it. No, actually, you stay on neutral. You're climbing nicely. Mick going for the overtake. Right, so that's Mick into the pit. Our tyre temperature's dropped enough, I think we can push. Ooh, Schumacher pit stop issue, that's nice. VSC. Oh, do we pit? What do you think, chat? If we pit under VSC, we can come out on hards. I feel like we pit. I think we pit. What's the theoretical time difference between the two strategies? I mean, theoretically it's a 15-second difference, but we're going to burn those. We can burn those hards for a chunk, because they are going to last. The alternative is we go medium. We could stretch. We can stretch. We can make that. Big stretch learning from Kitty. Yeah, we're going to stretch. I don't think Kikuchi will be able to stretch. I mean, if you run her on her standards, she does perform on... Oh, she probably can, you know. You know what, YOLO, let's pit them both. Pack 'em, stack 'em, and rack 'em.
Now Mick Schumacher.
It's poor Mick who's absolutely screwed here.
But that jack just won't go down.
Yeah, but what happened? Who did what?
Oh, We've had a crash.
Oh, it was Bearman.
We're watching the Ferrari.
Whee! Bonk.
Oh, that's where they hit the wall. And that's not what they would have had.
Oh, his car's on fire. That's never a good sign.
And you can just feel the frustration.
Never a good sign when your car catches fire. Liz in. Liz out. Out in 6th, that's decent. And they didn't pit. Because they're stuck on their medium stints. Bonky might have, maybe just have the word bonk with it on fire. I think we will have to go something like that. Kikuchi out in 13th with a pit is not bad. Lap 19. Push for a bit. Because you're going to have to stay on standards. Dragovich running wide.
Now we're at turn 11 now.
Did you just run wide under a fucking virtual safety car?
They go. Fighting with the car.
You tart. Right, we're at 0.5 on fuel. I think we can go deploy. Yeah, don't really want to push the tyres. Because I have got to stress them. But we'll let them run a bit rich for a bit longer. You fucking think about it, Dragovich. Right back to neutral. I drop it to balance because she's stuck in that pack anyway. You get balanced, you're on neutral. Now this is the question. These two are going to have to pit relatively soon. It will be coming out on soft, so that's the downside.
So let's take a look at the replay. Now the Alpha Tauri involved here. They decide to give it a go. And the Alpha Tauri manages to get by.
But a downstairs nursery, a pacifier linked to a manacle. We've already got our jail baby emote. Jail baby's fine. Pouchet's got to come in soon. quite sure what Pouchet's strategy was there. I'd assume he's coming out on softs. I would guess.
So this is what happened. Now this was at turn 1. There's the opening.
Saucy.
And they move into 9th.
Basically, Pouchet got stuck behind whoever that was in front, and then Kikuchi screwed with him.
Let's have a look at that. Can they squeeze by?
I'm not going to say she's having a good race, because she will crash at that point.
And as a result, 8th place is theirs.
I was like, don't you fucking dare.
We've got a yellow flag.
Hajar. Oh, it's everyone's favourite corner. Oh, mate, you were so close to getting away with that.
And look at the team there. They all knew what...
Unlucky. Yeah, I mean, she's fighting back there. She's doing a decent job. Can actually deploy for a bit. She's on curve, so that's perfect. Liz is slightly above curve. I'm not going to push her, though. Hauger is gaining, but only very slowly. Oh, there goes Kikuchi crashing. Told you, she was doing too well. She lived her life like a candle in the wind. But Hauger's got a pit soon anyway. Oh, come on. Have you just totaled another gearbox? And a full set of parts? What did you do? Being paid by Big Carbon Fibre, yeah. I assume we bring in Liz because she can make the end on a set of mediums.
And yes, we have. We've had a crash. What happened there?
Fucking outrageous. Drivers developing. I mean, not bad. I mean, Kikuchi is arguably slightly too early in the car. Liz is looking good. That's interesting. Yeah, 10 plus years in the league shadows out a lot with fewer talented drivers coming out of the autogens. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty balanced. There's a good set of drivers here. So Hauger's there's no, I mean, Hauger's going to be pop and stop on the end by the end on those tyres. Lawson and Pocher have got to pit again. There's no way they can make the distance on that. So they're going double softs. Hajar run wide. What's our livery? We are Brawn. We are Brawn Racing. Classic Brawn. Oh, O'Sullivan out.
Now this was the Alfa Romeo. And makes contact with the wall. And that's one.
There's no excuse for that, Zach.
Put a dampener on your weekend.
No excuse for that, Zach. Lawson spin, that's great news for us.
Now we should be able to take a look here. So here we go, heading into turn one.
Whee!
Oh, and there it goes. And that won't do anything to help those tyres.
I mean, his tyres were knackered anyway, so he must be pitting onto the mediums now. Like, you've got to assume he's now pitting on mediums. Pocher creeping up. The longer it takes Hauger to get past us, the worse off he is. There we go. As long as we stay in touch, we're fine. You can't go to distance on those tyres. And the nice thing about this being a big DRS track is it's really going to help us. Oh, we were so close to dropping him. Should probably have pushed. He's on 60 tyre. You've got to assume we're going to drop him. Another DRS burst out of him, that'd be nice. Thanks, Hauger. So Mick's flying. Mick's going the distance, same as us. Hauger's going to have to stop. Mick's going the distance. And get back into the game to brush up in anticipation of F1 Manager 2024. Up on my Discord, if you want it, there are a couple of saves from the 2032 season, which are quite fun to play. If you want a challenge and don't want to just start from scratch again. They're just in the F1 campaigns, the pin channel, the pinned tweets. Mexico's always one of the most cursed races. Yeah, that absolutely is. We'll do some deploy. Run balanced and neutral. Steady as she goes. So Hauger's not going to catch us. He's going to try and go to distance, you know. He's going to try and do another 10 laps on those tyres, you watch. Newland's got to pit, surely. If he doesn't pit this lap, he's trying to go to distance. He's going for a late sprint. Not going to make up that much time though. Mick's not gaining on us. First season when you're scrambling is the most fun I have in this game, when every point means you own something. The big resets are quite fun as well, so the 5-year resets make things really interesting. Oh, multiple cars crashed at the end there. Don't you dare give us a safety with 3 laps to go.
I'm not quite sure what's happened there.
Soph, no! Minor bonk. Minor bonk. Hadjik gets the penalty. Well, the Williams aren't getting any points, but the Merc are bad for us. God knows what the damage is to the... That is per Nyman. I'll give you a quick look in a second to show you what the drivers are like. Nyman is per Nyman. So yeah, I mean that did us favours there because obviously Doohan dropped back. And we're clinging to the lead. God knows what state Kikuchi's car's in. I mean, you don't really have a car there. What you have is a rear wing and some underfloor. I mean, I'm going to have to put you back on the... Yes, one. Oh, good God. Can you just stop killing gearboxes for 5 seconds? That's a fresh engine as well. Barely mobile art installation. Yeah, just a bit. Oh, thank God we get a little bit more cost cap. Oh, that's not a nice number. Right, we're going to have to go limited but big on our research. So we're going to hold off and wait for side pods and chassis. We've got 3 down on those ones already. We're just going to have to live with that. We're just going to have to live with that. Drivers, yeah. So we have Yoko Kikuchi. It's a 77. Doing all right. Adaptability's low, but theoretically otherwise not bad. We've got Liz, who's our main driver really. Lovely smoothness now. What have we got her pushing on at the moment? Yeah, I'd say we're still good to push on that. So we've got her on pace, short runs. And then our reserve is Carol Crossland, who, yeah, she's picking up all right. It's got decent dev rate. I don't think we can probably take her off balance now. Let's put her on pace long runs maybe. And general drivers in the world. So Theo is the highest rated driver in the game. Then you've got Hauger, Lawson, Behrman, Sonoda. Lando's a free agent at the moment. We had him for a long time. And then you nudge into our territory, so it does kind of even out a bit. Soph we developed up and won the World Championship with to make the first female World Champion at McLaren. So she's end of career now, so she's basically peaked about 87. It shows she is a viable driver in the game. You just have to play long enough. Can win things with her. Right, I think we're going to go with those two to the ends. Try and avoid making anything. Got one more set of suspension coming off. We might get away with what we got. Reserves there just for the job. So theoretically, yes, because we're just on this, the third stretch goal for this save. So the third stretch goal at the moment is essentially win with a completely all-female team. So we have a full female staff as well. So this is an entirely female team. And then depending on the release date of the next F1 manager, we'll see where we get to. Wasn't it like 600 hours into this save alone? Yeah, we are about 600 in, I think. Let me have a quick look. Let's have a look. How many hours in are we? Not quite that. No, not quite there. We're just over 500 at the moment. About 500 and a bit hours into this save. Yeah, okay, Liz. Go for it. It's not like we're short on cash. Wind tunnel needs refurb. Ops is good. Staff is good. Where to find 2 female engineers? Regens. We basically got the regens. Cardassian regens, because the suit is slightly off on these. But yeah, basically regens. They're not great, but they are female. And that's the challenge. So yeah, I think we have got a few other female engineers in the game. That's the thing with the 10 years in. Like I say, there are 2 pinned saves for the 32 and the 33 season in the Discord chat, which is !Discord. And they're quite fun to play with. Especially as like when you look at some of the teams that are doing badly at the moment. So if we look at the standings, like Ferrari are 10th, like Red Bull are right down there. Saving Ferrari, like given that Red Bull have got the best driver in the game, they're right down there. So Ferrari are a fun one to pick up and try and save. I don't think we started this save with any female engineers. I don't think, but I might be wrong.
Come on in to the home of British
Right, we might not get this race done because I do have a hard finish time on today. But let's see how we get on. At the very least, we should get quali done. Right. What have you done to your parts? Gave you shiny new parts and you ruined it. You ruined the shiny new parts. Kind of my favourite F2 engineer is Roman Gostjan because he's one of the few F2 guys that have full set of voice lines. Is he? Interesting. Yeah, I didn't realise there were any F2s in there with voice lines. Right, car setup. We are in Silverstone. How are we looking? Silverstone. Clear feedbacks. Okay, we are going with a 6, an 11, 11.5 rather, 9.1, 3.25, 0.35. Let's see how you get on with that. So you are running on that. Still life in that engine yet. And you on that. Put you onto that gearbox. We want to go with a 6, an 11.5, 9.1, 3.25, 0.35. Let's see how we do with this. Go. Give me some practice, ladies. Go. Go. Don't run into anything. There we go. Kikuchi.
Let's have a look at the action. It's all at the final corner. And they just can't keep on the track. And they'll find themselves at a disadvantage if they...
Mexico was cursed, but not as cursed as Monaco 94. Yeah, but although you've got Monaco 2034, which is one of my finest racing moments. No, I love Monaco. I'm the king of Monaco. We have only ever not won at Monaco once in this rate, in this save. And that was largely because we got screwed by a safety car. Right, give me some feedback, girls. Great. Yeah, I mean, you say that a lot, then you're lying. Good, you get in as well. 89, I'll give you that. That's close to great. I will give you that. Let's see if we can squeeze a bit more out of it, though. So we are a great, and an optimal. Fine setup. Down to 5.5. It's down to 11.5. 3.25. Drop to 2.5. And then run plan, however many you can do on these tyres. Go. Liz, what are we looking at? We are looking at a great, a good, an optimal, a good, and a good. That means we want to be attempting to go with a 7, a 12, an 8.2, and a minus 3.515. Okay, could be, could be. Let's try it. go. I'm definitely leaning towards our first save next game being Ligier. Ligier in the April Fool's livery they put out. Assuming we can make it in the editor. And then after that we'll see if we can we'll think about what else we do. Maybe put it open to chat what other teams we revive. I mean, Lotus is the classic. I do want to do a Late in the House one. Late in the House will be fun. Unknown person 58. You're better than at least 57 other unknown people. Thank you very much for the follow. Don't have any objection in principle to a race in Monaco, but they need to find different streets for the circuit, because the Marino is just too narrow and dangerous IRL. Yeah, I mean, well, this is the problem with much bigger cars. The moment the cars got bigger, Monaco just, you lose a lot from it. What team did we take over to make Brawn? I think, is this a Alpine skin? I think it's an Alpine. Oh, it's Alpha Tauri, that's it. It's an Alpha Tauri. What I'm wishing for, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this, but I want to, is create my new team and a 12th team to be a startup rival. I don't think so. So, from what I understand and what they put out so far, essentially, the new create team will add an 11th to the grid, and I don't think they've confirmed you can have more than 11 teams on the grid. So essentially, whilst you'll still be able to move between teams, you won't be able to create additional new ones between seasons. But you never know, they might change that. I'd be surprised though, because otherwise you're going to get some very ludicrous ones where you can... I mean, if not, then we will definitely be doing a challenge to see if we can run as long as we have done on this save. And each year we will add a new team and we'll get back to proper pre-qualifying era car levels. Like back to sort of 35 car grids. Bring back pre-qualifying, I say. Kikuchi. Yeah, we'll definitely do a Late in the House save at some point. Now, what we do know is, from the way they're going to do it, is when you create your team, you will be able to decide what level of resource they start with.
There's a yellow flag now.
So you will be able to go, actually, we're a really poor team, or really go for a rich team. And that will be interesting. I wonder if we'll go middling to begin with. I don't know. Maybe we'll start really low and just work our way up. That might be quite fun to do. The only question is, are there any tracks that don't have sufficient paddock space for 2 more teams? I suppose within game you can modify around that. It's not the end of the world. What did we get? 80 and 85. Boo. Boo. You're better than that, ladies. Okay, what are we looking at? We are looking at, for Kikuchi, Kikuchi, we are looking at for you a great, a good, a great, a great, and an optimal. So we are allegedly going up to 6, 9.1, 3.35, 7. Yeah, it's within boundaries. Right, fully fueler. If we're lucky, it's perfect and we can just leave her out. For Liz, Liz, you are a good, a great, an optimal, and a bad. Which means probably 6 and 11, 7, 3, 3.5, 0.9. Yeah, I mean that's in. Well, I don't know. That's way out. What have I done wrong? 7.3. There you go. 6, 11, 7.3, 3.5, 0.9. Get out there and do some laps. Save. Go. My dream IRL scenario is an American team and a Japanese team get approved. Take it easy. Take it easy. The engine doesn't have any push. We should stop wrecking engines. They might have some push. Just saying. I'm just saying. Two more teams from not Europe would be fantastic. The problem with that is the question becomes they might technically not be from Europe, but they're still going to end up setting up in England. So, most likely. So they end up pseudo-European teams anyway. Yeah, exactly. They'll still have a factory in Milton Keynes. What is up with you today, Kikuchi?
Here's the replay. Now the action
Determined
happened
to
as they
screw
went into
yourself
turn
on the
16.
stream.
Very heavy on the brakes. What caused that, I wonder?
Yeah, you got life in that yet. 8% in that engine. You got loads in that engine. Loads of life left in that engine. It's a great... do we bring her in? I think we gamble and leave her out. And that's an optimal, perfect, so we can definitely leave her out. Wonder if that's why GM scares Formula One teams so much they could ignore the convention of only keep token facilities in England. I don't think the teams really care. If anything, the teams are, I think, suspect like not having another team rock up in Milton Keynes is quite good for them. Because having talent spread around means it's less likely that people are going to steal yours. It's less competition for key jobs. And that means they can keep wages down. We're looking around powertrain for there. Yeah, engine 13%. Engine 7%. Barely smoking. I bet it's not even smoking. Yeah, there's not even a cloud of smoke yet. Loads of life left in that engine. Talk to me when it's on fire. Talk to me when that engine is on fire. That's when I'll care. How your tyres looking? Yeah, we'll pull you in. Haas is in North Carolina with all the NASCAR and Indy teams, right? Yeah, but you can always remember that Haas don't manufacture a lot of their own stuff. Yeah, 94, that's fine. Yeah, we'll send her out for a token bit in P3. Get her over to 95, because then she'll be in her top range that we can get her into. Let's call those in. Let's not risk it. Close to the end anyway. Don't think it was GM's involvement they had an issue with, but Andretti is so unpopular on the grid as a person. That's pretty much it. I mean, essentially the review really came back and essentially made it very clear that as far as F1 was concerned, oh, we don't, yeah, there we go. Like, Andretti adds nothing to the bid. So essentially, they were kind of really saying, look, Ford, you can come in. We'd actually prefer it if you didn't do it with Andretti. It's really what the subtext of their findings was. Right. So car setup's fine. P3, going to some softs. Save. Go. Wonder if the next game will nerf the practice sandbagging strat. I mean, yeah, you'd think. I don't know. Things will get very interesting if it does, because then you are going to have to really plan your stuff differently. Kikuchi, like, you literally, that's the first corner. You're fucking embarrassing yourself. You're not even going to be out for a lap. Get in. Get in the garage.
And here we've got a yellow flag. Things were going smoothly.
Whee!
Oh no, that's not how to do it.
Whee!
And there'll be words had after this, I'm sure.
How much to Haas bring to the paddock? Kind of a silly argument. Yeah, but their argument, that's the thing, is like, essentially they were saying we see zero extra commercial benefit to having Andretti's name on this in the US, let alone anywhere else in the world. So feel free to drop the fucker and put in a bid just as Ford. Like, it'll get passed next year with him in. They're just saying, look, we really don't want him around the paddock. Like, so feel free to not... If you think that you need him on the bid, you really don't. That's really what they were just saying. Essentially, they were inviting him. They're inviting someone with a boyfriend they don't like to the wedding, and they're saying, obviously your boyfriend is invited, but don't feel like you have to bring him. You don't have to bring your boyfriend to my wedding if you really don't want to. I'm just saying, I don't expect you to definitely bring your boyfriend. Yeah, nice to have 100% driver prep. How are we doing for time? You don't need the star power he brings you. You really don't. I mean, that's all they're saying. Yeah, I got about 15 minutes. We can get some quali in. Should be able to get Q1 in at least. Yeah, I kind of wish they'd at least confirm a launch month for the next F1 manager. I mean, my gut feeling is July. Just because it would actually allow me to plan out the remainder of the stream a bit better. There won't be an F1 stream next Monday, by the way. I've got a meeting I have to go to. We might try and get a bonus one in midweek as a replacement. Certainly maybe try and get some races on Discord. So do follow and join the Discord if you haven't already. That'll be in the Discord streams channel. But we will be back the weekend after with more F1. So we are at the squeaky point of the season at this point. Gemnuska, thank you very much for the follow. Right, let's get at least Q1 in. We might get all Qs in. Let's see how we do.
Welcome everyone to
Right, so in car parts terms, I think we race on that engine. I think we go on that ERS. And obviously we can go on either of the gearboxes. For you, I mean, we're going to have to go on that engine. Go on that ERS, you'll get one more out of that. And you are going to take the grid penalty and go on a new gearbox. Let's try it. Go. Go. Clean run, please. Oh, so close. Mostly clean run, I think. Kikuchi's going to need to go again. Really kind of needed to at least get through Q1. Liz should. Easy. Okay. Oh, she's going to be screwed. There's a lot of traffic. Oh, she's going to be at the back again. Try and sneak her out. That might be all right. We will gamble a fresh pair of softs on this if it looks like Kikuchi's going out. Clean run, please. Yes, clean. That's clean. Ooh, that might be good enough for both of them, you know. Clean lap for Liz. Relatively clean lap for Kikuchi. Nah, probably out. Probably out. Oh well. She's not had a lot of luck this stream, as poor Kikuchi. I mean, 12th wouldn't be bad if it wasn't for the grid penalty, given the parts she's running on. And fresh softs. Go. Might be alright with that. Caught them in the right places. We'll send her out again. There's no reason not to. Yeah, no faster. Second row, maybe? I reckon second row. Pole! Okay. I'll take that. Lawson and Dragovic back in 4th and 5th. Sonoda down there. Theo down in 9th. Okay.
Well, there's nothing quite like it. Welcome along to race day.